Welcome to an instructional video for the SensiDose new dosing device named MyFID, which stands for My Flexible Individual Dosage. If MyFID is brand new out of the package, it must be charged for a few minutes before programming can start. Plug in the charger and wait. The screen starts up when it's ready for programming. The charger can remain connected while you program. If the screen goes off during programming, then press the green on/off button to wake it up. You can find more information regarding the programming in the instruction manual. Best of luck with your MyFID. Press the setup button and the following menu appears. Press the dosage schedule. To change the dosing schedule, answer yes to the questions, do you have permission to change the schedule? Followed by, do you really want to change the dosing schedule? The change cannot be undone. Only authorized health professionals have permission to change the dosing schedule in MyFID. You must answer yes twice to confirm that you want to change the schedule. Select new patient. Add new patient and enter the patient's name. This name will appear on the first screen and personalize the MyFID dosing device. Do not use the social security number or other sensitive information to identify the patient. To obtain the second, third or fourth letter, press 2, 3 or 4 times on the selected icon. You have to wait a second between presses while the letter is registered. Press to change schedule. Choose fixed schedule. Enter the required total daily dose and number of dosing occasions and then press continue. Set the time for the first morning and last evening dose and then press continue. The device displays the dosing schedule for specified prescribed dosage. By pressing one of the bars, the specific dose appears more clearly. If no changes are to be made directly, press continue. Now the selected dose and time of intake can be adjusted. Press OK and then continue. Set the amount to be used for extra doses, then click continue. Here you determine the patient's right to adjust dosage. Adjustments can be made up or down to a level predetermined by you. The level for dose adjustment allowance you will decide later during the programming. Choose yes or no if the patient should have the right to dosage adjustment, and then press continue. Should the patient perform self-assessment of the disease symptoms and answer questions during normal dosage and during intake of an extra dose? Select buttons yes or no. Patient's willingness and ability to answer self-estimation questions may vary. It may in some situations be helpful to initially turn off this feature and first allow the patient to get used to the dosing device. At a later stage, one can then start with self-assessment questions. Now it's time to set the intervals within which the patient may adjust the morning dose. Then click Continue. Now we set the intervals within which the patient can adjust the normal dose. Then click Continue. Now we set the intervals within which the patient may adjust the extra dose. Then click Continue. Now the display shows a summary of the settings, daily dose, additional doses, and maximum doses. Scroll down the page to see all the settings. Note, you have to scroll down to the end of the page in order to be able to sign. All the rights given to the patient are also displayed. If it's OK, press the sign. If not, go back and change your settings. Signing with the first 2 letters of your given name and surname. Example, Gunnar Danielsson, signed THE GUDA, then press OK. If you want the dosing schedule to be accompanied by the more frequent symptom registration, which we call model days, click here. Model days are days when the patient should recommend symptoms and mobility. The first 5 weeks, there are a total of 15 randomly selected model days, 3 per week. 2 model days are weekdays and 1 Sunday or Saturday. Model days are only to be used during the fixed schedule treatment, not during dose escalation schedule. On model days, the patient will be asked to register his symptoms and mobility immediately before each dose and 1 hour after each dose. Note that this will occur regardless of the number of doses the patient is taking. As an example of the self-assessment, here is the scale that measures the mobility. Left is rigid and right is dyskinetic. The patient rates the mobility by moving the cursor to the right or left. Next, the patient will estimate non-motor symptoms. They are displayed immediately after the estimation of mobility. In this example, the patient has responded with presence of 2 non-motor symptoms. After the selection of the type of symptoms, the patient quantifies the severity of symptoms selected using the same scale as before. The programming of the prescription is now finished. Check that your initials are correct. Then press the Begin Treatment. All information about doses, missed doses, and symptoms recorded is saved in the MyFID dosing device. You can view the information as follows. On the first page with the clock, press the Settings button and select the button Statistics. Click on the Selection. Here you can choose different ways to view the information. You may also make comparisons between time periods. Once you have made your selections, click Close to display information on the screen. Connect the MyFID dosing device to the PC's USB port using the cable from the MyFID package. Select on the MyFID screen which format you want to transfer data with. Exporting data using the CSV option is a format which different spreadsheet programs such as Excel can open. If you select Export PDF report, you get a standardized report in a PDF format. This report can be printed and/or saved. After you have made your selections, click on the Connect USB storage. Then you can open the file using Windows Explorer on your PC. Data will be located in a removable disk under Computer. Save the report to your computer or print it. For further information on how to transport data, go to the website www.sensidose.se and Questions and Answers tab. This was a tutorial for the Sensidose dosing device named MyFID. MyFID stands for My Flexible Individual Dosage.